Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to play Mordekaiser Jungle here in preseason 11. I don't think he's bad, nor do I think he's good. I think he's kind of just mid-tier. If your team needs AP, and if your team needs a little bit of tankiness, I think Mord's a decent champion for the job. Against their team, this isn't necessarily an ideal game to pick Mord. Mord actually plays really, really well against tanky champions, things like Ornn, Rammus, that kind of stuff. So since they have no tanks, it's not like we didn't need Mordekaiser here. But at the same time, they don't really have the tools to kill me. Anyone on the team I can press R on, and I should be able to solo them pretty easily, except for Gangplank, because he can eat an orange, which will cancel out my R. So I laid my ward. I'm going to head down to get my leash on blue side. You can start blue or red side. It doesn't really matter here in preseason 11. Because all monsters have an equal amount of armor magic resist in this season. We're going to start Q, then get W, then E. Then we're going to max Q first and E seconds. And we're going to 5 camp clear into scuttle fight. We should be able to crush 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒 in a scuttle fight. I'm going to hit it with a Q auto attack right off the bat. Got my passive going. It's all about keeping your passive up while you're farming. If you can really keep it up, it's really your main source of damage. Well, not your main, but I'd say at least 20% of it. It's super consistent. I'm gonna use my W here in a second. And it's usually better not to activate it unless, like, oops, I fucked that up. Like, if you're still in combat, you don't really want to reactivate it, but if you just killed a camp and you're getting run across the map, then you can reactivate it to get some extra healing. But yeah, in general, you don't want to reactivate your W. You want to just let it go, let your shield soak, get a bit of healing. Kite him out towards my next camp. We'll lose a little bit of HP early on, but once you're level 3, things will start to get easier. You can apply your passive more quickly. Just like so, I got it up instantly. I already got my W. A lot of shield for that off my EQ. Nice, nice, nice. And I already have a lot of passive shield built up, so when my W's back up, I can use that. And after this red buff, I would actually... My smite's not up, so I'll just full clear, and I might have to forfeit scuttle. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and use my other refill potion. I think I get 4 off of this. If you do a full clear on Mordekaiser like I just did, you'll beat a scuttle late. It doesn't look like 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒 even went to scuttle, though. It looks like he's going to be really late to it. I think I can solo him since I am level 4. Ooh, 𝐒𝐿𝐂 is actually going to be here. This is going to be weird since the 𝐒𝐿𝐂 is here. I'm going to get rotated on. Got him. I can fight this. My W's about to be up. Oh, wow. That was insane. She did a lot more damage than I thought. My W was about to be up. I'm just going to reactivate it there to heal. Otherwise, it's going to tick down anyways. I could actually help Twitch shove this and then reset. Now just back off. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒 is going to be up. He's going to be somewhere around here. Your 1v1s on Mord are pretty good. Considering how strong 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒 is at 1v1s, I crushed him in the 1v1. It's quite impressive. The only champions that can really beat Mord in a 1v1 are champions that can kite him out, like Kindred or Graves. If the champion can't naturally kite you out, you have really nothing to worry about. So for your mythic item, from what I've tried and everything, it's a really close. It's basically between Riftmaker or between Hextech Rocket Belt. I personally lean more towards Riftmaker since I like to play Mord with Conqueror. If you're playing Mord with Phase Rush or with Predator, then you may want to lean more into Hextech Protobelt. You'll get more HP out of it. And you'll be a little bit more slippery. But since I'm going in for just kind of standing in there and beating on people, I want the extra true damage and damage over time that Riftmaker will give me. As you can see, the clears get a lot better after you've backed once. your clears get a lot healthier. And activate my W. It's basically just in your first clear that you'll lose. You'll have to use basically both your refill potions. Because the healing gets very spicy. I'm going to farm it up towards top. If I was 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 is actually bot. I'm going to go invade his top side. The reason why you max your E second is you get more and more magic penetration, which is nice since your whole kit is magic damage, really. I'm surprised Twitch is doing as well as he is against the 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒. I know they have buffed his AP scalings, but still, it's kind of... I'll have to I have tried it since they buffed it. I don't know if they've buffed it again, but... It's shocking. Oh, that's why. 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 took phase rush. What a chumperino. Oop, pull him into me. He's pretty fast. He actually slowed me there. I still have my W. Oh, I was trying to R her, but she kept going invisible. As you can see, if you're fighting someone who can go in and out of visibility, or if they walk into bushes, you press R. Your R is such a long animation that, yeah, if, like for the first half of your R animation, it actually won't go off if they break vision. You're starting to see one of the downsides of more. 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 could have actually gotten away. He kind of chose to fight me since he had the GPR, but the main downside of Mord jungle is you're very slow. You don't have a lot of chase down. It's better for Mord if the enemies kind of come to you. I'm going to go ahead and pick up boots outside a weird amount of gold. On my next back, I'll pick up my full Rift Maker. And then typically after Rift Maker, you're going to want to get your tier 2 boots. After your tier 2 boots, which is normally going to be steel caps and merc treads. Against their team, I'm definitely going to go merc treads. They have a lot of AP damage and some slows and stuff. You know, I actually could go Swifties. Because they have the Yuumi slow, the Ezreal slow, the 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 slow, GPR slow, GP barrel slow, 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 slow. So, actually, I think Swifties is the way to go here. But normally, you're going for tabbies or for merc treads. Your Q has a really big hitbox too. Check it out. I'll Q in front of me, and look. As you see, the Q hitbox on Mord's kind of broken. If someone's right on top of you, it's hard to miss it. Got it. I could actually win this. I think they realized it. There's no way they can fight me. Yeah, so on Mord, like I said, it's better if the enemies come to you. It's almost like a Warwick where a lot of your kills you're going to get because they don't realize just how strong you are, and you'll wreck them in 1v1s. I'll go for the dragon. So if they're not willing to fight you, you can set yourself up on objectives. And it kind of forces them to come to you, or they just lose the objective. My smite is on cooldown, but I don't think they have vision. If I thought they were going to try to steal it, I would try to wait till I have smite. I'm going to cross through mid and go to my red buff. Looks like 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 top side. He already took his blue. I'm going to R her. Gotcha. Gotcha. You want to wait to use your E until you know they can't dodge it. So try to blue smite them first. Or get closer to them. So for there, she put herself on the very edge of my R wall. Since she was against the wall, it took away some of her juke options. So I felt comfortable putting it out at that point. I was pretty synced in on her pathing. I figured which way she was going to juke with her limited choices. Yeah, bring that wolf back here. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Did I say you could have that? Yeah, there's no way. They can't. You literally can't fight me. I'll activate it early to get the heal since we're backing out anyways. I could have flash queued him. I don't think it would kill him though since I'm not full item. I'm gonna pass over. I'm gonna pass through. Don't mind if I do. Gotcha. Just flash key right on his head. Good stuff. This is warded, so I'm going to back out and go get the Herald. 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 is struggling. You know what? I'm going to get Scuttle and then reset for Herald. I'm sitting on full item. Might as well grab that. And then I'll go into Rylai's for the slow. You're still gonna be getting things like, oh, I forget what it's called. Where is it? Gnasher's Tooth. You can still get that, but it's normally towards the end of your build to kind of just round things off. It's kind of like building a Robodons. You don't typically rush it anymore. Just get it towards the end. Alright, we can get our full Rift Maker. Demonic Embrace is also very, very good. But like I said, I lean more into Rylai's with this build. That way they can't get away. So if their team is super, super tanky and super melee, they have... their team's actually very melee. They do have 2 range champs. But if the team is super tanky, Demonic's Embrace, get that right after Rift Maker. But since they're not super tanky, they're mostly going to just be running away from me. In which case, having the Rylai slow on my abilities and on my passive is going to be super valuable. I could have used my E earlier. It's fine. I have my Swifties now. I can't RGP unless he's already eaten his orange. His orange cleanses your R, which sucks. You can't cleanse Mordekaiser R with cleanse. You can use QSS or like the GP orange. That's it. That's pretty much it. So Mordekaiser is so strong once he's level 6 because no one can really get QSS that early. Or at least they normally don't. So yeah, taking objectives on more since people aren't usually willing to fight you is what you end up doing kind of in the early mid game. And if you do want to get kills, if you can come up behind the enemies directly in a gank, that works. Or if you know where the enemy jungler is going to be, you just wait in the bush for them and you can pretty much one-shot them. I'm just gonna wait in this area. There's a chance this is warded. The enemy bot's missing. I have my R though, I don't care. That's one nice thing about Mord is even if they collapse on you, if you have your R, you're usually fine. I'm gonna pull into the bush. I'm gonna hold on to my smites. Blue smites are pretty valuable on Mord, better than red smites. It holds them still for you to beat on them. Gotcha. He was already CC'd, so I just smacked him with an E immediately. Hit her with a blue smite and a Q, that way she can't dodge it. I didn't even need to blue smite though. She's so slow. Yuumi doesn't normally build boots. That was just for fun. Since I have 2 charges, it's not a big deal for me to use a blue smite when I don't really need to. And yeah, we can tempo this Herald in. Mordekaiser is the closest thing to like a Thanos champion in the jungle. Like Darius jungle sucks, Garen jungle sucks, Alawi jungle sucks. So if you want to play a Thanos jungle champion, this is pretty much it. Oh, I died for it. That wasn't really worth. At least we did get turret. Okay, it's worth. If I blow shutdown and we get turret and inhib. I will say, guys, if you are playing in diamond and up, you don't want to really take inhibitors this early because it helps them get back into the game because your mini waves will shove in and they'll keep farming it. So if you are going to take an inhib this early, make sure you're pressuring the rest of the map and you don't just keep going back to that inhib because you can lose a lot of value. I know it sounds stupid. It's like, wait, how could inhib possibly be bad to take? Like since we don't have Herald and Baron still 6 minutes off, our waves are going to shove into them. So we're not going to get golden XP out of bot lane anymore, and they still are. So if you do this, like pre-15 minute, make sure you are still going to get the dragons, taking the other turrets and stuff. Use my sweeper, just make sure no one's on the edge. Got it. And we can just shove down mid. They're going to have to stop the bot wave, at least one of them. So they'll be fighting 3v4 because GP's top. This bush could very well be warded. Likely is. I'm going to push up. They might be scanning this area out. But yeah, they just laid a ward. I want to R someone, but they're not stepping up. This is giving my team a lot of pressure because they can't be flanked. And I could, if one of them stepped up, I could dive them there. Got that going for us. She needed to use that sooner. She just took some damage for that. We have a cannon wave coming. Ezreal and Yuumi are having to defend double supers bot. Smack her with a Q. Oh, you fucked up, man. Yeah, his R, those invisibilities can be pretty frustrating. If I had Rise, that would have been easier, but well played by him. He stayed alive for a while. After Rylai's, then you'd normally go Demonic's Embrace, because it's still good, even if they're not tanky. Got him. Got that healing. I love it. Yeah, we're going to end this game. That was a pretty fast win. If you guys did enjoy this Mordekaiser... Ooh, wait a second. If you guys did enjoy this Mordekaiser Jungle guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to chat and chill live, feel free to check out the stream. My name is KingStix, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. I actually had the most damage on my team by far. I'm surprised, because I don't think I was playing.